Hello everybody. Hello Gucci gang. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about college, and I'm going to introduce to you my very special guest. So first of all, we have freaking Alyssa. I was already in it. Alyssa. And then we also have Alyssa. Yes! Wow. Okay. So we have created a list of questions. First of all, I put it on my Instagram story and no one responded, so people out there are fake. Any questions for me? Anyways, first of all, we're gonna say where we go and what we're majoring. Okay, so I'm Savannah. Sorry about this lighting, by the way. It's not the greatest, but it's just what we're working with right now. I'm Savannah. I don't go to North Carolina State University, but this is just my father's sweatshirt and it's chilly outside. I go to UNC Wilmington and hopefully to study nursing. You go.
My name is Alyssa Johnson, and I go to North Carolina State University, Go Pack. I'm majoring intended to major in nutrition science if I can freaking CODA. My advisor denied me. Anyways.
Okay, you go.
I'm Alyssa Clace. I go to Coastal Carolina. Shut up.
I hated that.
I'm majoring in public health with a concentration in chiropractic.
Awesome. Okay, so let's
dive.
Woo.
Oh, I forgot.
I had to send them the questions because I wrote them. Anyways, so first and most importantly, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
No.
I believe yes. I think that it is.
It's not.
Anyways,
It's meat inside bread that it's a sandwich.
Hot dogs are not meat. There's something in it that doesn't make them meat.
Okay, but it's something in bread.
You can also put bratwurst in, the bun and just kind of makes it a sandwich.
Why is it not a sandwich? Give me your proof.
What
Exactly,
proof
you're speechless.
Okay, moving on because that doesn't really have anything to do with college.
It's freaking hot in here.
Okay, how does college change you? Well, first of all, I'm going to say you don't change that much unless it depends on if your parents are really overprotective and when you go to college you choose to become a whole different person and rebel against them. But that's most likely not going to happen. Now the fans are on. Woo woo! Okay.
Fly off. It's literally shaking.
Okay. It's gonna fall down on the ceiling and kill us, but at least we got it on video. Okay, well, let's see, because, you talk about how college changes you. Do you think it changes you?
Your weight.
I mean, I think you are more independent, so I feel like at home, you're not gonna, do some of the stuff you would do at college, because at college, you don't have your parents.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's more, opportunities to do bad things if you really wanted to.
Yeah. But, I feel like with college, like she said, you're more independent, and so you stop, telling your parents what you're doing. And not that that's a bad thing, but, you just forget to tell them, and because they're not there, so it doesn't really matter what you're doing 24/7. And then when you actually go back home, in the times that you go home, you're like, oh, I forgot I have to tell them where I'm going. So that's kind of weird, but it's just I don't know, I feel like you just are able to do more things in life. You can go out or whatever. Woo!
But I don't think it changed my personality.
Yeah, I
don't think so.
I don't think it would really change your personality.
Unless you're really trying really hard to.
Yeah, unless you're
Unless you hang out with way different people.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm hanging out with people that are still
Which you shouldn't.
But I feel because a few days ago I dyed the ends of my hair purple, but in 6th grade I had a strip of purple hair. So did my personality really change? Or was I just in a 6th grade mindset? We don't know.
Or a mental breakdown.
Mental breakdown, yes.
You don't mature in college.
You do have to figure out how to take care of yourself, though.
Very true.
Okay. College classes versus high school classes. This honestly is a huge difference, and I had to realize it very quickly because in high school, most people do not study.
high school does not prepare you for
Yeah,
college.
it
I'll
really
say.
doesn't. Most people do not study in high school, and they can still end up with like a good grade in classes. In college, you can study for freaking 10 hours a day
Still get an
and
F.
still freaking get a 42. But yeah, I remember I came home and I was complaining about how I got a freaking C in bio, and my dad goes, "It's not like high school classes." So yeah.
Exactly like that.
My professors are pretty chill, but they do say, like, you gotta, if you don't put in the effort, you're not gonna get the grade you want.
Yeah, you go to college because you care and you want that education. You do it because you want to, not because like you're in high school. Like you have to be in high school. You have to go to school. So like when you go to college, they expect you to put in that effort, and they're not gonna care if you don't put in the effort. Like it's up to you. Okay, how long did it take you to adjust?
A long time. I cried every night the first week. Also, fun fact: me and my good friend Megan. Now we didn't know this, but we both cried like like every weekend, and we didn't know each other. Like we didn't like go and like talk to each other, but like we were both crying at the same time. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, especially like whenever I went to college, I was also going through a bunch of other crap in my life. LOL, it's fine. But whenever you go to college, especially if you're going through a bunch of other things in your life, it does take a lot to adjust, especially if you like your family. Also, I feel like all of us, like, none of us really went to, like, school with, like, people that we were super close with.
I didn't know anyone when I went
Yeah,
to school.
she went to school with no one. I went to school with, like, 2 people that I knew.
Mine was like
And, like, but,
two.
yeah, but
I
it's,
wasn't
like,
close to
yeah, we
anyone.
weren't close with anyone, and so especially when that happens, you're literally having to start over, and you have to make your new friends, and you have to find where you fit in, and like try and like get involved and stuff. So it takes a ton of time to adjust. I feel like right now, at like this point in the second semester, we're like halfway done. It's like I feel a lot better about things, but you still have bad days, and you still want to go home, and you still get homesick. Like, it takes a long time to adjust, but as long as you choose to not beat yourself up over it, then you'll be good. Okay.
Yeah.
What should I do if I get homesick?
Go home.
I want you to talk about this one because you're in South Carolina, and you can't go home all the time.
Yeah, I rely on FaceTime all the time. If FaceTime wasn't invented, I'd probably be going home every weekend. But make relationships with your parents. That way you can be able to FaceTime them. Like, I strongly encourage use FaceTime.
Yeah.
And, like, surround yourself and don't just, like, stay in your room all the time. Like, go out and, like, hang out with some people that you're starting to get close with.
Yeah. What I do is, I usually just cry.
We did.
Yeah, but like sometimes you have good days and you're like, I'm not really all that homesick. And other days you wake up and you'll probably I get in bad moods when I'm homesick. Anyway, that's just me. Don't do that because it's probably not the smartest idea.
But also, like, you don't have to FaceTime your parents. It could just be, like, friends.
And like, you don't have to like go home. I suggest not going home every weekend. Like, you can go home like every other weekend to start off if you want to, but like try and take your breaks from home, and that'll help you adjust.
My mom said
Faster.
she wasn't going to let me go home the first weekend of school. So,
Yeah.
I would strongly.
I did, but for other reasons. Okay. Opinions on dining halls.
Ooh, they are awful.
They make you gain freshman 15.
Honestly,
You have to go on a good day, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, there's like good
Sometimes
food
there's
there,
really
but
good
other days
food.
like it's like
Slaps.
questionable. I can't go to breakfast because it's like 10 minutes away.
yeah, mine's really
like,
far.
I can't.
Mine's
mine's
next
far.
door.
I mean, honestly, I think it depends on where you go. Other places are nicer than others.
At first you'll like it, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I need
Well,
the
honestly,
same food every day.
I like my dining hall.
Oh.
It depends on what you get. There are certain parts of it that I don't like to eat. I mean, it's definitely not the best kind of food that I've ever had. But, like, it's good to distance yourself from it every now and then. And then, like, go back and then you'll be like, hey, this food's not that bad. But I feel bad for people that only have their dining halls on campus because that sucks.
I heard a slogan about our dining hall. So the name of it is Fountain. They said fountain makes you poop a mountain.
Mine is Wagner, and we get the waggle.
Mine's Hicks.
You have nothing.
We have nothing.
Okay. Let's talk about how long did it take you to learn the campus?
Not that long.
Yeah, it really didn't.
Because honestly, I
2
kind of
days.
already knew it before because I had been to state a couple times.
I was
So,
there
like,
over the summer. So.
Yeah. I personally, whenever you look at Wilmington, you're like, what the heck, how am I supposed to learn all of this? Like, Wilmington's campus looks humongous, and
It
you're
does.
like, what the heck, how am I supposed to learn this? But you actually, like, learn it super quickly. Like, I never thought I was going to learn it, and I learned it in, like, a week, and I know, like, where all the buildings are, and even if I've never
Definitely
even
give a
been in
tour.
there. Yeah, like, tours for, like, yeah.
And definitely know the right room number, and because on the first day you might walk into the wrong
Room
room.
numbers
I
are kind
definitely
of
did
tricky to
that.
find.
I definitely
Room
did
numbers
that.
are tricky to find, but buildings aren't that difficult, and it's okay if you're late during the first
I
week.
did that in English literally last week. I went like a different way, and I ended up on like the bottom floor instead of the floor that my class was on, and I was so confused because it looks the exact same. But then I turned to go into class, and I was like, "That's not my teacher."
Yeah. Well, I was in poli-sci when I was supposed to be in psychology.
That's good. Good for you.
Do you take poli-sci?
Okay, we're gonna do like 2 more questions because it's kind of a long video. Okay, one thing that I want to talk about is like time management and balancing like friends, school, and extracurricular activities. Because you do need to work on your time management, and especially like if you going to the gym is important, and if you're bored and you have nothing to do, wish I could speak, then go to the gym. That's what I've decided that you need to do because
Not
I want to go to the gym. Yeah,
Not
freaking
anymore.
coronavirus.
It's
We're
Corona
stuck at
time.
home.
Yeah, when will we ever go back to college? I don't know.
I already moved. I'm kidding, not completely, but halfway done moving out. Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do recommend trying to get involved in like some extracurricular
Curriculum-
activities.
that word is
I wish I
hard.
could speak,
It's
but
fun.
but like I tried to get involved in a few things, like especially if you're religious, finding a religious group that really helps. I'm trying to get
Tea
involved
talk.
in another one, and it's freaking off campus, so it makes it really difficult to go. But I'm trying to go. But right now, will we ever go back? I don't know.
we can't
But-
have gatherings of more than 10 people, so it doesn't really matter.
And we gotta stay 6 feet apart.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That would literally mean I have to sit over there at the door.
We would be like, So, to answer the question.
Everyone, there's separate rooms in my house.
Yeah, basically, definitely try and figure out your time management because you don't want to be. I personally have to sleep, so try and do your
People be
homework at
staying
good
up to
times.
like 4 a.m.
Don't
do
I
your
can't
homework
do
in
that.
your
People
dorm.
do that. I do my homework in my dorm.
I
I
can't
do my
do
homework
it.
in my dorm.
Oh, I go to the library.
I study for
Yeah.
tests in the library, but I can't go to do my homework in the library. 'cause I have
Find your
homework at
study
other
spot
times.
and
I
do
don't.
it.
I don't get my homework done.
Get
but that's
rid
not
of
the point.
all distractions and just do your homework and do your homework and do it to the best of your ability.
I am the distraction.
Anyways, okay. One last thing we're going to talk about is something you wish you knew before college.
I have no idea.
I honestly don't know.
I just wish we would have gotten a little more prepared in high school. Like, they
Yeah.
literally did not do anything
Yeah.
for me.
I wish I knew that. Well, I did know that I wasn't good with change, but I wish I knew that it does take a long time to adapt for some people, especially if you do like your home, and that it's okay to take a long time to adapt because you can't beat yourself up because that's only going to make it worse.
Oh, a connection with a good roommate. Make that
Oh,
good
yeah.
connection.
Yeah.
Make friends the first week. No, don't cry
Yeah.
like we did.
Try and like the first week they're gonna give you a bunch of opportunities to go and meet new people and take those opportunities. Do it because you need friends. You need friends in college, okay? Because you can't always have your home friends, okay? Okay. Thank you for watching. Good luck in college. Comment down below with any questions. Subscribe and give us a like. Okay. Thanks. Bye.